Hey guys, so good to see you. It is 2 days before Christmas. This will obviously come out after Christmas. We have made the decision to move Eric's bedroom slash the guest bedroom down into the craft room. Here's where that currently stands. Steven has already taken up the purple bins that weren't in here. It's been a while since y'all been in the craft room. I need to find some moving boxes to do this, and the kids are going to be helping in here as well. So anyway, we're moving this room up into what is Eric's current bedroom, and then we're going to move his bedroom down here, and eventually when he's ready to sleep upstairs with the other two kids, we're just trying to get him out of our bedroom. And this is a good solution. We'll put the queen size bed that's in Grace's room down in here. He can sleep in here and stay in here till he's ready to go upstairs and be with the big kids. It'll be a great place for guests. My parents live 3-4 hours away, so they come up and visit, and it is difficult for them to do stairs. So now they will have a downstairs room to sleep in, and so it solves a lot of problems. As much as I hate to give up my downstairs craft room, it's for the greater good. And I'll still have it upstairs, so just have to navigate through kid mess to get to it. But hey, it might help me stay on top of the kid mess a little better. So come along with me as we reset the kitchen, get it ready for cookies later, and start working on that room. We had a lot going on this day, and I didn't really do a very good job setting up this video. But essentially, it was a couple of days before Christmas, and we were getting ready for my dad and stepmom to come in town, followed by my mom and stepdad. They were going to be back-to-back visits. So this day was just kind of like a mad dash in getting the house ready for that, getting that bedroom set up for them. So Steven's working on that, and the kids are working on that in the background. And I'm just trying to reset the kitchen. We make cookies a little bit later today, and so we can, you know, preserve a little Christmas spirit. It's not all work. We have a little fun too, you know. I had mentioned in the last video that I had been struggling. The 2 weeks following Thanksgiving, we were so sick here in this house, and it took 2 weeks to get out of that. Then on top of that, I was just struggling mentally. I do not do good at Christmas time. And I'm sure it's because of the pressures, but it's something I know about myself, and I still beat myself up about it. And I wish I wouldn't do that, because it can really paralyze me into getting stuff done. I didn't even want to decorate for Christmas. I was genuinely contemplating skipping decorating. Of course, once we recovered from being sick, we had a horrible house mess to clean up because nobody was able to pick up. We were in survival mode, and the house just went downhill. In fact, I even started to film like a major deep clean with me on the house, and I had to stop. Steven actually ended up cleaning the whole downstairs by himself, because I literally was standing around like, I don't even know where to begin. I have no energy for this. I was feeling the pressure of decorating the house for my kids, and I just shut down. They ended up decorating without me, and I beat myself up about it. And the devil will do that. The devil will make you feel awful for things like that. And I'm mad about it because it robs me of joy I could be having and experiencing the memories of decorating with my family. And it robs my family of having me there. You know, I'm sitting on the sidelines. But you know what? The devil may have won that battle, but he is not going to win the war. While I wasn't able to participate in the cleaning and the decorating, I was able to turn it around. And I owe all that to my family, because when I walked out the next day and the house is sparkling clean, the Christmas tree is just warm and inviting, lit up, I felt so much better. It was like this huge burden had been lifted from my shoulders. That was exactly 1 week from Christmas Day, and somehow we managed to save Christmas. That's what it felt like anyway. We really made the most of that week. We did all the things, Christmas lights, everything. It was just such a relaxing week because the house was clean and everything. Which brings us to today. I just wanted to share that little backstory to this video because editing, I was really having a hard time. I felt a bit like an imposter. Here I am resetting a kitchen that just wasn't that bad because my husband had spent probably a whole day doing a deep clean on it by himself. And I'm doing cookies with my kids when a week ago I just wanted to give up on Christmas. So, yeah, I just felt like I needed to be honest about that. And, who knows? Maybe some of you have some of the same feelings towards Christmas or the same struggles towards Christmas, and maybe I'm not alone. Maybe I am. I don't know. And it has been a while since I had a depressive episode and where I just completely shut down and was paralyzed from doing anything, including the fun stuff. And I'm really thankful. This really makes me thankful that in the last 6 months, these episodes are few and far between. As I become more self aware on what triggers my depression, I'm learning to give myself grace and remind myself it doesn't last forever. It's also very helpful when you have a spouse who understands and doesn't make you feel guilty. He knows I'm a powerhouse, but there are times I go down, 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 down. And during those times, he willingly steps up, he fills in the gap that my absence creates. And I know it adds extra pressure to him, but he doesn't think twice about it. And I know I'm very fortunate in this, very, very fortunate. You don't even know how many comments I get about spouses or partners who are either unhelpful in times of struggle or they can just downright be nasty. And my prayer for this video is that these spouses realize how much harm that causes and that their heart will change. Perhaps if they only knew showing grace and kindness in those moments would shorten the depressive episodes. In my experience, just those simple, small acts of service and kindness from Stephen play a big role in me getting out of that funk quicker. I really hate living in that negative space. And I hope there's a day where I don't even have to worry about these episodes sneaking up on me. And that kind of brings me to the next thing I want to talk about, kind of shift gears a little bit in talking about the new year, 2023, what my goals are, what kind of content I want to create for you guys, and perhaps y'all can share with me what kind of content you would like to see from me. But I wanted to talk about that real quick. If you've been around a while, you know that the end of 2021 and the beginning of 2022 really broke me down. My physical and mental health was deteriorating quickly. Here's a quick recap for those that are new. Spring 2021, I had a hysterectomy and I took it really hard mentally. I was not prepared for the grieving process of my uterus. The nightmares I would have, the amount of tears I cried, it was awful. I know not all women experience that, but I think I had left a door open to the possibility of one more child, and it just feels like that was stripped away from me and I couldn't get it back. It still makes me really sad when I think about it, but I have accepted it. Now I'm able to enjoy the benefits. My uterus, well, it gave me 3 beautiful children and I will forever be grateful for it. It was really a jerk towards the end. Anyway, I digress. So fast forward to the beginning of 2022. At this point, I had gained 30 pounds and I'm struggling with severe depression and my health is just tanking. The weight was flying on like I can't even describe. I had never experienced anything like it. I would joke that I couldn't even look at the cheeseburger because I would gain 5 pounds. I could hardly function at this point. My therapist and family encouraged me to go back to the doctor. So I go rounds of blood work like I've done in the past when I go through these valleys. Ooh, Past Shanna's going to jump in here real quick and explain to you what we're doing. Alright, so this is what's on the agenda for Christmas cookies. I got this little box kit at Aldi for like $5. I thought that was really good. This one we're going to go ahead and get started on because you have to refrigerate it for at least 1 hour. So we need to get that mixed up. And then my favorite, Snickerdoodle cookies. Okay, back to what I was talking about. We are at the doctor's getting blood work. And I just try and figure out once again what could be causing my extreme fatigue. And long story short, May of 2022, I get diagnosed with diabetes. I didn't even take it very hard because finally it was something I could work on. Finally, I got the answers I prayed for. Once I started treatment for it, things started to turn around. I was able to get on Ozempic, which is a medication used to treat diabetes, but it also helps you lose weight. And I've been on that for 7 months. If you'd like a video about my experience on Ozempic, I can do that for y'all. Just let me know. It has helped me lose 30 pounds in about 6 months. I have stalled out, which I hear is normal, but it still helps me manage my sugars. Now, 2023, I want to make the year of health. I have rejoined WW. I've been successful with them in the past, and the best I have ever felt was working that program while also being active. So that is going to be our goal again. If you are on the app already, I'll put my username in the description box if you want to follow me on there, and I can follow you back as well. And if you're interested in joining me, I'll put my referral link down there too. That isn't a sponsored link, but I do believe there is a little kickback if you use it. But I don't even know what that is. Really, I just want friends on there. Here's where we're at on the craft room. Steven's managed to move some stuff up.
Hey, why am I wrong?
We've still got some work to do in here before we can bring down the bed and stuff, but progress. I'm not able to film as much in there as I would like because I'm filming out here doing the cleaning and meal prep and cooking and all that stuff. So, but I will try and get what I can in there. The next thing that I'm meal prepping for Christmas Eve breakfast and Christmas breakfast is this Amish breakfast casserole. And all these recipes I will link down in the description box, at least if they're good. Some of the cookie ones I'm trying for the first time, but this one, and it's so easy, this casserole. Right now I'm just sort of sauteing up some bacon crumbles and a whole onion. I actually don't think I needed a whole onion, but it is what it is. Twins! Twins! This is a good recipe to make eggs stretch. Have y'all seen the price of eggs? What? I buy eggs by the 60, you know, the box you can get at Walmart. I used to pay $6 to $7 for that. And I want to say just a year ago, that's what I was paying. Guess how much I paid for this last 60 count. My jaw just about hit the floor. $21 and some change. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. So all we have to do is pour all the ingredients into a bowl, mix it up, and put it into a casserole dish. Couldn't get any easier. So we're going to do eggs. 6 beaten eggs. Do not drop your egg bowl in there. We need 1.5 cups of cottage cheese. This is one you can also measure with your heart on. We need 2 cups of shredded cheddar. It calls for Swiss cheese. Now, I don't have Swiss cheese, so I'm gonna do mozzarella. We're gonna do 1 1/4 cup of that. Give that a good mix. It's really just a bunch of cheese. Let's do the hash browns. 1, 2, 3, 4. What really makes the flavor great for me are these bacon and onion bits. That's really what gives this a really good flavor. I'm gonna add just a pinch of salt. It really doesn't need much. And a little bit of pepper. And then we just mix this all up. See what I mean? It doesn't get any easier than that. And now that's ready to go for Christmas Eve breakfast and Christmas Day breakfast. And you gotta look at my live audience. It's so cute. Max likes to sit on the stairs so he can see what's happening on the counter. Thank you for being a live audience today. My primary focus for this channel will be the 1 hour betters, decluttering, room makeovers, cleaning, and so on. But I'll probably have some more health related content as well, since it's going to be a big part of my life this year. Maybe like once a month weigh-ins, what I eat in a day on WW, etc. And y'all can let me know if there's anything you're interested in seeing as well. I love how I just talk about the year of health and all my big plans for 2023 while making Christmas cookies. The irony is not lost on me. Don't worry, I didn't go overboard. I hope you guys will follow along with me, and I just appreciate you so much for sticking with me in 2022. I know the upload schedule has been not ideal, and I love you guys. Y'all have been the friends I didn't even know I needed. Those cookies were delicious, spot on. It was the first time I've tried those recipes. I'm gonna link them in the description box. Those buttery, chewy cookies with the sprinkles. I think those are actually better than the Snickerdoodles, and that says a lot because those are my favorite. We did manage to get the guest room moved downstairs. There's still room for improvement. You can see Eric's already putting his own personal touch on there. We still have some organizing to do, but the hard part is over. And we also have some organizing to do upstairs on the office. So stay tuned for that one. If you haven't already, go say something kind to yourself, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.